Okay, today we're doing lattice multiplication. We're going to start off with a simple multiplication problem so I can explain the technical stuff. Let's start off with 5 times 4. And how this works is you put 5 on the top of a square and the 4 on the side of a square. You run half that box in 2 with a diagonal line. Now we know 5 times 4 is 20. Well, where do you put the 20 in this? The tens place goes on the top and the ones place goes on the bottom. So the 2 is in the tens place, so the 2 will go on the top, and the 0 is in the ones place, so it will go on the bottom. And what you do is you add across the diagonal, so this would be 2 and this would be 0, which would leave us with the answer of 20. Now, this might not be very helpful when you're doing that, but it is helpful when you're doing bigger numbers. Let's do 32 times 12. We're going to have a square for each number. So we have 32, and you have 12. So we're going to have 4 squares, seeing that we have 4 numbers. And don't forget to add your diagonals. You have it in your squares into. Well, you have 3 times 1, which equals 3. There is no tens place, so we're going to use a 0 to hold that tens place, and a 3 and some 1s. 2 times 1, which would be 2. Then here you have 3 times 2, which would be 6. So you put the 0 on top, the 6 on the bottom. You have 2 times 2, which is 4. So you have 0 on top with a 4 on the bottom. And this is where the adding diagonally comes into play. What you're going to do is you're going to add through each of these diagonals. So you have a 0 up here. Then you'd have 0 plus 3 plus 0, which would equal 3. Then you'd have 6 plus 0 plus 2, which would equal 8. And then you have 4. So your answer to this problem would be 384. Now, I'm going to have Zeb come up here and do one for us. Let's give him 12 times, let's say, 10. There you go, Zeb. He draws his box. He has his numbers going across and on the side. He has it into 4, then diagonals it. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 0 is 0. And now he's going to add across. 0 plus 1 plus 0 is 1. And the next one's 2, and then you have 0. So the answer is 120. Good job. And that is how you do lattice multiplication. Thank you.